My Gold Award project, straw bale gardening with First Christian Church, was meant to grow fresh vegetables because 1 in 4 people around the church they face food insecurity. So they host the meal to address that, as well as to help people become more a part of the community and meet the people around them. So the pastor of the church was actually the one who had been showing me all of this, and she told me that they had really been wanting to incorporate those fresh foods, which I had suggested, and she said that they just didn't have the money. And I was asking her, why don't you grow a garden? Because they have a lot of space behind the church that they could have done it in, and she told me that the soil actually, it wasn't any good. They couldn't plant anything that would grow well. So I had heard about straw bale gardening from a local community garden, and I brought that up. To begin with, the bales had to be donated, and we got about 10 bales. And after that, when we set them up next to the church and people saw it, they started asking about it. And when we told them about the project, they started bringing in plants because they wanted to see it flourish. They wanted to see the garden growing well. After I started the garden, I also taught some classes, and people started bringing in even more plants once we had started it. So when I hosted the classes, I created a sheet that just, asked for some feedback on the class so that I could improve it for the next time. It also asked if the people were willing to maybe work on the garden in the future, and if so, just to write down their contact information. And after every class, I got all the sheets together and I put together a spreadsheet that had, phone numbers and emails, and I got a group together headed by one of the people from the church, and they said that they were going to continue the project, and they were actually the ones who did the final harvest. When the volunteers did the final harvest, they bagged everything and weighed it, and they told me that they had produced over 25 pounds of produce. So I've been in Girl Scouts for so many years. I can say for a fact that I wouldn't be the person I am today if I hadn't been in Girl Scouts. It's opened so many doors for me. It's given me so many opportunities that I never would have had. It's shaped me as a girl. It's given me the skills that I need to succeed in life.